All right. Welcome to the Haters Ball. It's your boy Dumb It Down. Here with my older brother, the old Baldy.
Yeah, what up, man? What up? Happy to
And
be
my
back.
younger brother, B Dog.
Yo, we back again.
We back after 2 weeks, man. I was gone. I actually went to go see the Lupe concert and on last Thursday. And man, y'all already know I'm a big Lupe fan, but his concert was super dope. For the Samurai tour, he did almost the whole Samurai album. I think the only song he skipped was Outside, but yeah, he was great. It's my first time seeing him live. I've been a fan for a long time and never gotten to see him. He don't usually come around my way that often, but it was dope. It was dope. And there were a lot of people. It was packed. It was it was a lot of people there. They were super hype. He did a great show. It was live. He had a ton of openers, but his show was super hype. And then at the end, he freestyles, and everything. So it was really, really good show. Yeah. So shout out to Lupe.
All right, so he coming on next episode?
Yeah,
you secured the interview?
Definitely, most definitely. I got the interview. He told me, yeah, he'd be here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Did he play Dumb It Down?
Nah, he didn't play Dumb It Down though.
Oh man. Does he do Mural like 8 minutes straight of rapping?
No, so he does he doesn't do 8 minutes straight rapping. So what he does is he does Mural, the first part of Mural, he does up until a certain point, and then he does Mural Junior, and then he does Miss Mural, right? So he does
all right,
all three.
That's
So all
dope.
together it's like 9 minutes rapping, but it's not the whole Mural version. But he did a lot of songs. He did a lot of his old stuff. He did a lot of, like I said, most of the new album. It was dope. He's funny, talks in between, it was funny. It was good show. So one of the best shows I've been to. Definitely one of the best shows I've been to. So
all right, that's good, man.
Yeah, man. But so it's been 2 weeks since we've gone. Been 2 weeks since we've been gone, man. And we never got to cover the Ab Soul album, and Lupe is actually on this album. So let's start off there without talking about the music that's dropped, and let's talk about this Soul Burger album, man. Soul Burger. I think I'll just go ahead and get my take out the way. I think this is probably my favorite Ab Soul album I've heard. Maybe I think it's better than Herbert. I think it was better than Herbert was. I thought it was pretty enjoyable to listen to. I like the majority of the beginning, I guess, of it. I would say the first half of it, I would say I liked. The later half, I didn't like quite as much, I guess, or I guess somewhere in the middle, I didn't really like the songs with Ty Dolla $ign and stuff like that. It was, But what y'all think of Ab Soul as a whole, and what y'all thought of this album?
For me, I listened to it. I'm not a big Ab Soul fan. I don't know much about him. I can't say I listen to all his music, but album started off decent and it just got worse and worse to me.
Well, okay, I because I agree with that, because did y'all like the intro? I like the 9 Mile intro song. Like, did y'all like that one? No, I mean, because it's like
it's all just okay. I don't know how to describe it. Something about his music. This more than some of the other ones. When he is on when his music just don't hit for me. Like, it don't keep me wanting to listen to it over and over. Like I can't. He has like the opposite of what I would say like a Gibbs has for me. Like, where I just like I want to listen to it and I'll listen to it and like the stuff will even grow on me. I've never experienced that, even though I did like a Control System. I didn't like Herbert. I feel like his other albums just was like, okay, I heard them. And you would think that I would be wanting to hear it. Like it's still that type of the music, the type of artist that he is a rappy rap type artist, but his music don't hit like that to me.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I guess I gotta agree with you. I feel you on that. I think he's a good lyricist. I mean, he has good bars in the music, but yeah, something about like it's not like something I want to re-listen to a lot. You're right; it misses that replay value. I thought he had more of that on this album than most of his others. So some of the songs did sort of catch me, or were like easy to listen to. But I think it's his flow can be odd sometimes, and I don't know. It's like you said, it's not. It's the opposite. I think it's a great comparison. The opposite of Gibbs, where Gibbs won't have like a bunch of like crazy bars that like are like I'm super blown away by, but his flows and stuff like that make it super like repeatable or listenable. I feel like you're right. Ab-Soul is like the opposite. Like you're listening to the words, and the words are like they're clever. He's saying clever stuff, but it's like I don't want to re-listen to it. Like, it's just like I don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah, man, it's a reason why.
Yeah, to me,
you don't get no love in TDE.
Go ahead, B-Dub.
Damn. I was gonna say, like I said, it started off. I think his first two songs were samples of well-known. Like the first one was obviously the Eminem record, and then I think he had a Kanye record in there too on a maybe Payday. But anyway, they were well-known beats, and they sounded good. Like he was rapping on them. Production was good, but like I said, the songs after that is like production keeps getting worse, and then his rhymes start getting weirder and weirder, to where I'm like, yeah, I'm good on this dude.
Yeah, I was anxious to turn it off. Toward the end, I'm like, I gotta turn this shit off.
Yeah. I really like the Crazy song with Jid. I really like that one. That's a standout. I think what y'all thought of the Bucko Jr. where he's trying to do the Birdman Jr. copy that has a bunch of bars about Cash Money. What y'all thought of?
I wasn't feeling it.
All right, y'all wasn't feeling that one. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think
I had to.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you, I listened to this album when it came out. I had to go back and remember most of the stuff today. I'm like, man, I really don't even like. I had to listen to it this morning to remember that I listened to it already, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I ain't like this the first time.
It's crazy because like last week they did Hip Hop DX dropped the top 20 TDE albums. Did y'all see that? Let me put this on the screen. So they top 20 TDE albums, man. And it's funny because they even put this album on their top 20. First of all, TDE don't really have 20 super awesome like albums, I would say. And it's odd. I mean, they probably only have like what? I don't know, maybe 30 albums total or something. I don't know. But
yeah, zoom in on that.
Zoom in. All right, zoom in. Man, let's do that.
They got Redemption that low?
Redemption number
That's
20.
Crazy.
So this was crazy to me is that they got J-Rock at the bottom, and then they got J-Rock albums at the bottom, right? And then they got they interspersed some other stuff. Then they got Ab-Soul down here at the bottom too. And then of course at the top, it's all Kendrick, at the top.
No, this is one of the worst rankings I've ever seen.
Yeah. So it's just funny to me. It's crazy. Like, okay, you go make a top 20, and then you just gonna like crap on J-Rock and Ab-Soul. Like, what was the point?
You knew that was coming, man. You knew that was coming. They got T-Pab number 1?
Yeah, they got T-Pab number 1.
Man, come on. This is one of the most bullshit lists I've ever seen.
Yeah. It
keeps
getting,
they got that number 1.
Like as time goes on, it's going to keep getting like more overhyped because now the narrative behind this album is that it's the greatest album of all time.
I don't want people to think we even co-sign this for a second, man. Get this shit off the screen, man. That's fucking trash, man. That list is garbage.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst lists ever, man. They had We Cry Together probably up there about top 5, I bet. Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale, I think they had it lower. No, they had it lower. They had it number 12. Still over. I mean,
too high.
They had it over Oxymoron, which is insane. Insanity, right? Insanity.
It's terrible, man.
It's crazy. But regardless, my point is, yeah, man. I don't know. Absol don't get a lot of love. I don't know what it is. I think he's the best rapper of the
Exactly,
group
imperial
or best
stuff.
lyricist of the group, but he clearly makes the worst music of the group. So it's
Yeah.
all right.
Kendrick not even gonna bring him out of the Super Bowl, man. He gonna say you
Maybe
stay
he
in the
just
back. The rest of y'all, y'all come out for y'all second, man.
I mean, he didn't let him rap at the pop out. If you
No,
didn't get to
sure
rap
didn't.
at the pop out, so I
Sure
don't
didn't.
think you're gonna come out at the Super Bowl. Like
Yeah.
So let's jump to the next album, man. We got other albums that we're gonna talk about. What y'all think of this Cordae album, man? Cordae dropped Crossroads. All right, Crossroads.
oh man, I'm gonna be honest. This shit was not it, brother. So I played this in the car running errands, and like, I'm so used to skipping songs when I'm listening to stuff, especially if I'm like, because I just put music on shuffle and skip around. So I'm listening to the album and I accidentally hit the skip button. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot I'm supposed to be listening to this all the way through without skips. But yeah, this is not fire.
Dang, people already saying it. Off-brand Cole, right?
That's what I mean. Look, bro, homie is exactly the great value J. Cole, man. It's insane. Like, I feel like everything he does is that he don't have the bars of a Cole. I do like his like flows on some of the songs. I don't want to hate the guy. It's almost like I feel like I could rap like him. Like he's not good to be a professional almost. Like it's
No, come on, you go too far. He's a competent rapper. Come on now, don't do that.
but
He's a competent rapper. He's not
competent
impressive, but he's a competent
okay.
rapper.
There you go. There you go. Well, to me, I think a lot of people are not. I mean, you're right. He's competent. It's just not good. It's not like nothing special about it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like just like if you go to the gym and they got dudes that's really good at basketball, but they're not in the league. Like that's great. You know, it's cool. But I like the songs on there with Wayne on them. I thought he was good on both of those songs.
Right,
I like the ones with Anderson .Paak. Both of the ones with Anderson .Paak.
And this is my thing. I don't think that it's that he's not talented. I think it's having others around him to push him or inspire him. So it's funny because he did an interview, man, and the interview is funny because and he talked about how close he is to Anderson .Paak, and they want to do like a collab album, right? And Anderson .Paak even he, on Twitter or something, he was like he hit Cole and was like, give me more beats so we can make a collab album or whatever, right? Because that Summer Drop, first of all, this Summer Drop song is one of the songs of the year, right? This song is fire, right? I love the Summer Drop song. You don't think that this song is great?
I thought it was a good song. So I'm not gonna sit up here, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna be. We're gonna make a list. I'm gonna make a list of my top 50 songs or something. It ain't making those.
Think it's in the top 50?
I mean, maybe at that end, I doubt it, but maybe. I don't want to shit on it too much. I will be had this for a week and a half now.
That shit ain't like that.
I don't think it's like that either, man.
Okay, but I like the song a lot. I like the song, and I like 2 Tens. I like you said, I like the songs with Lil Wayne. So the ones where he's got features, and he talked about how he made the 210 song. He said he had another song recorded on it. Anderson .Paak heard it and was like, "Yo, this is a dope beat, man. It would be a shame to waste it." And so then they sat down and like spit. They that
was the best song in the album.
They go back and forth. Yeah, that song's great too. That's what I'm saying. That song's great too. So they go back and forth. Based on that.
Anderson .Paak out rapped him. Anderson .Paak, every feature on here better than him, man. He's not.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, man.
Number one, you can't say one person out rap the other when they're going back and forth. They're verses playing off each other. Anderson .Paak is
anybody that's on a song with him.
It's funny because they're playing on each other.
No, I get it. But any song that somebody else is on with him, they better than him.
Oh man,
he just alright, dog. Like
that's crazy.
I don't like hate him to do too much, man. But this is some shit that y'all like. This is some shit that y'all J. Cole fans like. How come y'all don't like him more since he's such a J. Cole wannabe?
Well, because number one, yeah, go ahead, B-Dog.
But I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, it. I only like him in a certain lane. I guess not even that. It's just the shit he talking about. I don't really care about. I guess I don't know why. It's not connecting with me. No.
Exactly, and that's my thing. He tries to play in the same lane as J. Cole, but to me, he's not as relatable. He doesn't have the storytelling ability of J. Cole, and he doesn't have the bars of J. Cole. So he is, like I said, in all ways, to me, a lesser version, I guess. And I don't, mean that to be harsh. I really enjoyed his first album. Really enjoyed his first album. I like this album much better than the last album. To me, so I think this album is still good. It has to me, really good highlights on this album that I enjoy. So
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I know what it is. He sounds good. Like, oh, this is your first time hearing him. Okay, I expect you to grow from here. This is like a good freshman album. This is not like you 3 albums in. This is not what I want to hear. I guess I don't feel like he's up. I don't think he's better now than he was from the beginning.
Man, this dude wouldn't have made it in the league in the 90s, man. That's why we need gatekeepers, man.
Damn, man.
Crazy. They got plenty of worse rappers than him. Oh
no, I don't disagree. They got plenty of worse rappers, but all of them would be out of the league too. I mean, none of them should be in the league either. I'm not disagreeing with you. Sexy Red shouldn't have a rap career, but there's a bunch of people that's trash. So I mean, I am gonna hate, but he's not elite. He don't have nothing that's. He don't have the personality that's fire. He don't have the raps that's fire. He don't have the bars or the flows or the.
But I mean, people interesting other rappers that don't have crazy raps and stuff like. It's really the personality thing. At the end of the day, I think that's really you just don't connect with his personality.
But they got rappers I don't connect with their personality, and I think that they rap and fire. Like he ain't that either. They got people that
we already said a top tier rapper.
Okay, I mean they got people that's funny. They got people like I don't connect with I guess that's all relative, right? So like I would never want to like be like Danny Brown, but to me he's very entertaining. Like the dude is a nutso weirdo. You know what I mean? Like that's cool. I'm with that a little bit. So you got to have something. To me, he don't have that thing that we talked about. That when we talk about what makes the rappers special in some kind of way, he don't have any of that.
He don't got a gimmick. He don't got a gimmick, like you always say, right? He don't got a good enough gimmick.
Well, he has the hair. His hair is different than other people's hair. That's about it. That's all I can think of.
Nah, exactly. He need to have Naomi Osaka in his videos. Like she need to be saying some.
They broke up, didn't they?
Or something.
Didn't they break up?
I don't know. I'm not.
I hope they broke up.
Ain't no way. I don't think so.
There ain't no way. I'm pretty sure they broke up, Doug. And I don't connect with Tyler the Creator. I don't, there's a lot of rappers I don't connect with that I still think have much, 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 much better music.
I connect with Tyler when he be talking about, hating on other people and stuff like that. I like that. I like he's this album was when he talks about his thoughts and opinions. So, all right, well that's cool. What would we give this album then? 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5.
I give it a 6. I thought
definition of mid.
I thought there's good highlights on this.
Make an album with make another Yes Lord or something. I mean, no worries, man. Don't waste your time with this dude, man.
No, that's not true. No, they make great music together. Both of these
they do make good music together, man. They do make good music together.
Yeah, I mean, come on, how you can't?
I'm just hating, man. I'm hating, man. I don't want to hate that hard on the dude. The dude ain't that bad, man. He ain't Coda the Friend or whatever. Who's some other people we hated on this year? That
was last year. You talking about Coda the Friend?
Who else we hated on this year?
Music been pretty good this year. That's the thing. The music been pretty good this year.
There's a lot of vibes. I'd rather listen to this album than the West Side album. How about that?
Yeah, I disagree with that. Whose album we said was like a 3? We talked about it like a couple weeks ago.
Probably that. I can't remember, man. Boy Q, trash. Benny Butcher put out some trash this year. But
you talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. About Joel Ortiz.
Oh yeah, we hated it. Yeah, this is better than that Joel Ortiz. You're right about that. It's better than that Joel Ortiz.
It's not. It's not though. But yeah, it's not though. So it's all good. It's not though.
It's better than
all right.
Joel Ortiz. Sorry for that. Sorry to
It's
say
better
that.
than the West Side.
Joel,
All right. All right, man. We gave that review. All right, so what's the next one? We got next album we wanted to talk about was this Denzel Curry dropped the deluxe, right? King of the Mischievous South. It's crazy, it's weird because he has a mixtape named King of the Mischievous South. Then he dropped this album this year, King of the Mischievous South 2, right? And then this week he dropped the King of the Mischievous South. That's it. The title's not 2 anymore. It's not called a deluxe, but it's just the same song as King of the Mischievous South 2 with some extras. So it's why did he do this? I don't know. It's only confusing. So now it looks like number 1 came out before number 2. It's just confusing. But
I had to re-like songs that I was like, this popping up again. I gotta that I already liked.
Yeah. So
I like almost all these extra songs though. The ones they added, Act a Damn Fool, I kind of liked it.
POP
but got me. I was about to say POP, I liked a lot. Another Late Night, I like, and I did like Still in the Pain a little bit too. So
I love that shit. That shit, right? Like I said,
this is
gonna be,
this is your album, right? So
yeah, this top 5 album of the year conversation for me. It might be top 3. So yeah, I'm excited.
Wow,
I'm excited.
I got it up there too.
Go back and do our list.
I don't know if I got it that high, but I got it up high, man. I've been listening to this album nonstop, bro. Hot One, Scared, G's Up. Them shits come on, they stay on. I don't skip those songs. I don't skip those, man. Even that chick on Hot One, the chick with the weird voice. I'm like, yo, this shit sound good. I don't know why. I like that shit every time. So I looked at that. I like said it. G's Up. What I said? I said scared. Don't never get skipped. That don't never get skipped.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So then do you like which one do you like better, when Denzel does this type of rapping or when he does the more introspective lyrical type?
I think he's gotten very good at both. Because I liked Melt My Eyes or whatever last year.
See the Future, yeah.
Melt Your Eyes, See the Future. Yeah. So I like that one. I think he continues to get better and better. Like I said, I have trouble skipping some of these songs when they come on.
Okay. All right. I mean, I don't like it as much as y'all, but it is good music. I mean, there's definitely some cool ones. There's some that they get on my nerves, honestly, but because I don't like it to be too repetitive, but yeah, it's not my go-to type of music usually. So what you giving it? Has it been improved with the extra songs, or is it the same?
Yeah,
I think it's improved. That's what I'm saying. This version of it is gonna go. I gotta look at a list. I gotta rank them, but this ain't low. This is good for me. It's up there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give it a rating.
How you rate it if you already knew the songs and stuff? It's not really the same, huh?
Okay.
It's kind of
exactly.
I don't know. I mean, if I heard this just now with these new songs, where would I put it? I like it more, and I think I gave this a 7 or 8 the first time.
Yeah.
So 8.5. Is it at a 9 now? I don't know if it's that high, but I gotta, is there a song in here I don't want to hear? I don't like what's the one with Ski Mask? I don't like that one. Hit the Flow. Nah. But the rest of these getting some burn. Like not as much as other ones. Certain ones on here getting more burn than others, but
all right.
The Lunatic Interlude, I think is
yeah.
Go ahead,
It's production for me. The production is just hitting throughout the whole album. So
yeah,
I'm excited. This is gonna be very high when we go over our list.
Yeah, this is album made to like play in the car and stuff type of thing.
it sounds great in the car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So It's cool. It probably won't make my top 5. There's a lot of great albums this year, but
I think it's a
good,
solid top 10.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure out where in there.
All right,
because this would stick around for me. I thought I was going to end up not playing it still, and I'm still playing it. Like before the deluxe came out, I still was giving it burn, which was other albums fell off faster.
And I think this is actually a smart marketing strategy. Making it like a instead of putting deluxe on it, like I feel like people probably catch it and almost think it's like a whole new album and listen to it all again. So I mean, look, man, it's cool. All right, it's cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate deluxe. If I see you put out a deluxe, 99% of the time, I'm not going back to listen to those new songs. Like, I really don't care. They don't add anything to me.
A lot of time they throwaways.
Exactly. That's the thing.
To what is it? To game the numbers. To get people to come back to it. It could possibly be the new releases again, and people forgot about the album maybe or something like that, and they want give it some more burn.
And I thought the same with this, and even like in the track listing, he didn't just put the new songs at the end. He put them in the middle. He mixed them in, which is odd. Like that's not how it's usually done. So, when I heard POP, I'm like, hey, this is the why'd you leave this off the front? Did he make them later? Did these made in between, or was he just holding these? Because they're good. They're good. All the new songs are. They're not like a lower quality than the others. So, but all right, man. Let's get to the main topics for today. That's the music reviews. Then I guess let's get to some of the other topics, man. First of all, I wanted to talk a little bit about. Y'all want to go to the Grammys, or y'all want to talk about this Future interview?
No, fuck the Grammys. I'm talking about the Future thing.
All right. The main topic for tonight, man. Probably what people are cooking on, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for rocking with us. Like, subscribe, man. Definitely join the channel. But we got to talk about this Future and Metro Boomin interview that's being talked about. I'm seeing Elliot just tweeting pictures of the interview. It's not even out yet, but everybody's talking about it already, right? So let me pull up some of the things, some of the quotes from these. Let's see.
A lot of whole behavior.
So, a lot.
Damn.
Gotta pay your cable bill. Dang, what happened, Doug? Do power went out or something?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
But his screen is still up. Did he not pull us up?
No, it just froze for a second. I'll try to get it back up there. That's crazy. Let's see if I can pull it up.
That's funny.
The record label came after that boy. You saw they cut him off, huh?
As soon as he started talking about it.
Yeah.
Dang. They don't trust him.
Let's see. What website are we gonna get it from? Let's try this one. Damn, they got these ads and shit. Trash ass website. All right, here we go. Present. Share screen. Let's do this one. Shit. Bow. All right. So here go these goofy niggas, man. This whole theme was cowboy shit. So you can see they dressed up like cowboys in some cowboy cosplay. What is up with the it's like cosplay now, like styles, like I'm gonna be a cowboy, so I'm gonna do a whole outfit like theme with that. Anyways, here go the cover, more cowboy shit, bolo ties, goofy. Anyways, this shit said Metro said he really had a issue with Drake.
Yeah,
you make this bigger.
Not on some girl shit, he said, but
yeah, he said it was no for the record, not over no girl or nothing silly like that. It was a personal issue, really hurt me and disappointed me. So
what could it be?
Do you buy what he's talking about? What happened?
But I mean, how you let another man disappoint you? I didn't get it. Like, what you mean? And why couldn't it be said if
Nah,
it was something that wasn't lame as
that's a
girl
good
stuff?
point.
I
I,
don't know.
I always wonder about this. You don't have to go into detail. I know recently Metro, lost I think his mom, something like so that's very so maybe Drake did something around that that you know maybe didn't respect it, didn't sit right with him in some kind of way. I think that's easy to say. I think that's easy to point out. Maybe at this point you don't want to air out these things, but I mean, there was another quote in here that I saw people talking about where it was like, people really think this one right here. We sat for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga.
Exactly.
Literally
This is
both
the
albums.
thing. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Literally.
saying. And it's not just that they made the album, and it's that they got tons of features talking about the dude. It's like, what are you talking about? You didn't make 2 albums talking about this dude. You got everybody
Right.
named
Yeah.
Mama to feature on your album. Like,
To talk about this dude.
it don't make no sense.
You really think we're gonna spend that much time and effort, resources on just trying to get at somebody on an album? Blowing budgets on 2 albums, going over budget? That's some serious hate.
You said it was serious.
It sounds like what you did, dog. You went over
Right.
budget paying niggas to come on the album and hate on Drake.
Yeah.
That's
and even
because you
Kanye
went.
talked about. I feel like Kanye the only one that's been honest about this whole thing, talking about how it's like it was a lot of energy to get rid of the downfall of Drake. There was a lot of excitement about the downfall of Drake, right?
Come
and
on,
now,
Mm-hmm.
and it don't even make sense. Like, why now when Drake is at his lowest, culturally, right? Why now are you like backing out of the beat? It don't make sense. You won. Like, why are they backing down? I don't really get it.
I mean, look, this is super comical to me, man, because like I said, it's very clear that like every song on these albums, 2 of them are basically about this dude. And I was cracking up. I do think this is trolling. I know that Metro is not cool with Drake, but they talking about Future's cool with Drake again now. And so, I don't know what type of shit, what if they're trying to just save face and go back and fix it. But where's the part with the quotes from Future? Oh, there was a beef? He added with a smirk.
Right.
I didn't even know there was a beef. I never participated in any rap battles, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You
And
have
now
verses.
Future doesn't have anything specific, like explicit in his rhymes that are like, F Drake, but just the fact that they made this album and you got all these other people on it, it's like you can't act like you weren't part of it. You know what I mean? Like, to me, this is look, and this y'all might disagree with this thing, but to me, this is worse than like the J. Cole thing, right? This is like,
No.
this is
Come on, bro. Stop
actively
doing that. You gotta stop doing that, dog. For real. God damn, you gotta stop doing that. Every chance you get, you try to throw this nigga some bail.
I'm just saying, dog. No, this is what I'm saying.
No, you're not saying shit.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. Okay, right? I'm not like saying it's cool to back out of the beef, but one thing to say I made a mistake. I don't even want to do that. I back out. Right? It's a whole other thing to say I made 2 albums dissing you, and then act like it never happened. Like to just say no, that never happened. It's not true. We never did that. Like, that's so weird. Like, why? Like, who are they fooling?
I don't know either. I don't know who they fooling. I don't know if
Think it'd
people
be better
buying
to
it.
just say, like, we squashed the beef and we're cool now? Like, why not just say that? Or why not just say, like, yeah, like, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't get it.
I mean, what you got, B-Dog? What you think, man?
This shit lame. I hated all the Future quotes. Kendrick said fuck the big 3, so he didn't include me in it. I felt like that I should have taken some offense to that, this and that. Like, this shit is lame. They just
But
saying
even
anything
that,
now.
like you put it out, dog. Didn't have to put that verse out. If you felt like
Yeah,
you
right
dissing
here.
you on your own song, don't put the
I'm
song
supposed
out.
I'm supposed to be the one who gets mad. I'm still confused. Nobody cares what I think. To the point I'm so player, I ain't even say nothing to the public about how I feel about it. It was on your album.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That
you
means you
probably
co-signed.
paid how much you think they had to pay to get Kendrick to come on the album?
I mean, I don't know if
Because
he did it for
Mustard
money
didn't
or
want to pay it. Mustard didn't want to pay it. You know, his other friends didn't want to pay it.
I don't know if it's money or if it's just I don't know if they charge it for it, but yeah.
Come on, man. He's not just appearing on your album, man. You gotta have some money. This dude on Interscope. You want to get him on your stuff? You got to be on the label or rocking with him in some kind of way, man.
I mean, because I saw there's also a part where Future admits that there was beef. Future admits that Drake and him had personal issues. He said it wasn't over a girl. He said it was, he strictly said that very clearly. It wasn't about a girl, but they had personal issues. And that's what happened. But he said that the albums weren't about him. So it's just odd. Like then none of it connects. Like logically, just doesn't fit. You know what I mean? And so why'd you get The Weeknd on talking about him? Why'd you get Rick Ross on talking about him? Why'd you get, you know what I mean? Why'd you get Kendrick on talking on your album? Like, it's not a coincidence. These people didn't just come on and all like diss Drake like by happenstance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then they didn't leave it on there and be like, "Whoa, man, it's just a quinky dink. We're just gonna name both our albums. We don't trust you or whatever." So, it's real sad.
Right.
It's real sad. Yeah, Weeknd singing disses on the album. How much you think The Weeknd cost to come sing out disses on the album? Talking about it went over budget. You're damn right. That's how much y'all wanted to spend big money to shit on Drake. That's what y'all did. And that's fine. But what are you doing now? Right, I mean, I get it. If they made up already, it seems very fast to make 2 albums about a man, and now you already y'all already cool.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you see, like we said, we've seen it says people are saying that Drake and Future are cool now. Metro is, still saying that, that they had personal issues, but he said in another interview before this, right? There's the video that came out, it was a while ago where he was talking about all that stuff is just entertainment. You know what I mean? So like none of his stories are consistent, right? And it don't make sense because you had all these disses and it worked. Why not? He should be doing a victory lap, saying like, yeah, like, we got that dude, like screw him.
Right. Why? I went number 1 like 3 times. Right.
Yeah. Why back down now? It don't make sense. Like, what are they trying to get out of it? Like, who is this? What is this accomplishing?
I mean, I don't know if it's because it's with GQ and it's not like not somebody to talk to for them, but like Future's been in GQ a bunch of times. Like, he just don't give no information though. And when you see Future interviews, he don't say nothing. Very little like real information. So I don't know if that's just his thing, but this shit is funny as hell to me. It's especially corny. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, look, we're all like I said. I just think it's super lame. I think it's whack. I wish you just stand on whatever your opinion of him is. Stand on it. And I do think it's worse than the J. Cole thing because at least like J. Cole stood on what he believed in, right? If you made a mistake, you say I made a mistake, and that's what he believed in. Or when he dropped Port Antonio and says his point of view, and he stand on what he believes in. Whereas this is doing the opposite of that. This is throwing stones and then saying, "No, I never did that. Like, that's not true. I never made a diss album about him. We never did a diss album about him. That album's not about him. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be if J. Cole said, no, that 7-minute joke wasn't about you, Kendrick. Like, I never dissed you. Like, like it's just so, like, it's crazy. It's just crazy talk. Like, that's worse than an apology to me. Like, it's just like I don't get it.
It's not worse than an apology. So you gotta stop saying that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's joking. Like, I don't think he's taking it serious. I don't think Future is taking it serious at all. But this ain't worse than J. Cole stuff. You gotta stop saying that.
Yeah. Every time I want to come back to J. Cole, you make it bad for me, dog. Like,
I don't
just
think
chill.
Metro's joking. Look at when you look at his quotes. He said, "Y'all really think that we made two?" Look at his quote. There's no joke in it. Y'all really think we made 2 whole albums, went over budget to talk about this dude? There's no joke in it. Like, where's the joke?
Metro is trying to cover for how stupid he looked. Because Future is cool with Drake again, supposedly. And he would be stupid if he was holding on to it, kind of. Like, he got to kind of like, he did his thing. He took his shots or whatever. They did all kinds of stuff against each other. So it's not like you can say you don't have no. He said he had issues with him. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you could sit there and say you had no. This is like the albums aren't disses towards Drake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my thing is that this is not just this interview though, too. It's like other people in other interviews, whenever they talk about this, recently, like when you see people talking about this beef now, anyone that's been around it, they're always like, "Oh, it was just entertainment," or "Oh, it was just that." Nobody just come when Pusha T and Drake had their beef, right? Push went on that Joe Budden podcast and talked about it and kept it a buck, kept it straight. Like, yeah, this dude trying to get dirt on me. There's no dirt on me you can get. Like, he just kept it all the same energy, right? It's like, nah, we not cool, right? Or even when Kanye goes on the interview and say, yeah, we excited, about the downfall of Drake. Like, they just keep it, whatever they said on wax.
But they don't have
the interview.
These dudes now don't move like that. Future don't take nothing seriously. Seem like he's always not serious. So that seems like his personality, which is fair. Metro and them, I guess they're not mad, but this makes me think more that it was about girls.
He said
because they're like it's like we didn't make this is about him, especially not over a girl, especially not over girls. Like they're quick to say that, like they to say that that's the reason. You didn't say it's not over money, it's not over something else. I mean, first thing is it's not over women. I swear. Okay, all right, cool, man. Well, I hope that's true for for your sake, because you seem to be the one that's mad about it. And I know Drake is upset because he fought all y'all at once, but to me, he wrecked all them dudes. These dudes are the dudes that lost. Future doesn't really care. He never really cared about that. He, Metro not a rapper, but he was touched when he was on Twitter going crazy on Drake. And then these other dudes, Rick Ross and them, they care, but it's it's just all silly. This is I like that this came out to cap the year because this was the biggest story of the year. And maybe if when the real one comes out, there'll be a little bit more. But I think that they let out all the best parts to try to get you to buy the magazine, because who buys magazines anymore?
Right.
B-Dog buys it. GQ, you about to go get this outfit, huh, B-Dog? You about to go get this outfit right here? Which one you about to go cop?
If I could afford it.
This one right here? You get you a bolo tie? You live in Texas? Yeah, get you a bolo tie. Fire. You don't have none?
That's a fire fit.
We got to talk about all right, so I saw somebody also mention it. Like, what y'all think of all these rappers going to these different publications? Kendrick went to the Harper's Bazaar. Rappers have always done GQ. I mean, that's normal, but it seems like they all go into non-hip hop places to do interviews about this beef instead of doing it on any hip hop. There's been no hip hop media doing interviews with the individuals involved. You know what I mean?
They don't really want to do an interview about this beef. They don't want to do an interview about this beef. They do interviews about other shit, and then like the people, of course, ask them about it, and they troll, or like the Harper's Bazaar stuff, which was like jokes and not serious. It's not like they're not going to do a sit down like where Push did with Joe Budden, where he talked about it and laid it out. Like that's not going. I don't think that's going to happen for this one.
And why? Like, that's what I'm saying. What's the difference between these rappers and the people like Push?
It's the reason behind it, man. It's the reason behind it. They don't want to say this was probably over something stupid, like some girls or some stupid shit. Maybe not every person
was it
involved.
Like the Drake Pusha T one was over? Wasn't it about Kanye or what I mean, or something like you heard it? I don't know. I forgot.
Well, I mean that's a little different. That's what I'm saying. I think
Wayne and
that was the extension of a whole bunch of stuff for a long time. I think this one is misunderstandings, stupid shit, and then like people that had their own personal reasons jumping in. Like Kanye got a personal reason, happy to jump in. Drake, Rick Ross said he has some kind of personal reason about his friend who Drake charged or something. You know, happy to jump in. Weekend got some kind of issue. I guess maybe label stuff. I don't know.
They've been had issues.
Yeah. So now it's time for him to jump in. Kendrick is a good shot for him to get in and take some shots and do another control type verse. Where people get upset and then Drake jump out the window so now he could get over. It's different. It's just different. I think they have a different thing. Push is not these dudes. Like these dudes is jokes and they're not taking stuff serious the same way. They're not worried about either they're also not trying to be like the top rappers of all time either. So Future doesn't give a shit. He's not like, what does he get from barring you up? Like that's not his thing. He don't care. So you could give him bars. He's gonna probably laugh about it like he's doing here, and say he don't like you and shit, but then be like, because he had whack bars for him. He was just like, "You my number one fan, nigga. You been doing this, like you pillow talking, like okay."
Yeah.
So it's just not the same level of Push. Take that shit serious. Push say you mentioned his wife, he gonna go crazy.
Right.
Right. Push feel like he riding on this dude for Kanye and all that type of stuff. So
y'all. So what y'all think? I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting. All these people backing out. Even I saw like who was it? French Montana. I saw a post that French Montana posted something and Drake. People say that they don't even have beef. So. It just seems like all the people who are like this Drake, other than Kendrick, right? Kendrick obviously, won off of this Not Like Us song, but everybody that Drake dissed in that second verse of Family Matters, it seemed like they all got carrying a different energy now. So does Family Matters gonna have a different legacy, because of that, or what? Like, does that change anything for y'all?
Well, so you can't ask me that. You already know how I feel.
we ain't heard it in a while, so go ahead and tell us.
I think Drake won, so.
Oh well, yeah, no, that you might be one of the very few.
You gotta keep that quiet too.
Yeah,
you gotta keep that quiet too. You holding on for Drake, this dude holding on for Cole. Both of y'all gotta be quiet. I already thought it was strong when it was released, so I do think it kind of knocked these other dudes out, and kind of cleared the stage, But he got smacked at the end by the final boss. He did a great job against all the minions and the underbosses, and he got to the final boss and had trouble with it.
Yeah, man. But because I went and heard listen to that second verse again, and I mean, dog, it's like no wasted time, just bar after bar, getting these dudes out of here, dog. I feel like it's so underappreciated because of the way Kendrick came and stepped on it. That's 30 minutes later, it's people didn't get the time to listen to it. Or
people don't even like the song that he stepped on it with.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
no one listens to Meet the Grams.
Yeah,
I've never heard anyone bring that song up again.
Yeah, but he really when you listen to it, it's just bar to bar. I mean, Lil Wayne, Lane, all that stuff. He going after, Rocky and everybody, dog. Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rocky too. Rocky was on them albums too.
Jealousy, all that. It's quotable bars. It's it's you getting them out of there, dog. You getting them out of there. So that song is crazy. I mean, I feel like people don't realize that Drake had the better bars in this beef. Drake was the better rapper out of it.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So it don't mean he won. You don't just win off of just having the best bars, but he was the better, I would say, lyrical rapper in the beef. So, but all right,
All
let's
right.
move on.
Cool, man. Next topic.
All right, then y'all want to talk about this J. Cole? Since we talk about this beef, we can move on to the J. Cole podcast he's been dropping. Inevitable.
Tell me about it. I ain't paid for it. I wasn't paying for it.
Well, he got a whole series, right? It's 10 episodes, 10-episode series of podcasts. Basically, he said they've been recording this since 2022. They sat down and they just reminisce over his whole career, whole story, his whole journey to get where he's at, right? And so only the first 2 episodes have dropped so far. But they're really cool. So we're talking about how rappers don't want to go to these normal hip hop media sites, but this is another, J. Cole's doing it just by himself. It's just him and Eve, and then Scott, and so these are all people he works with, and they just are sitting there reminiscing, and it's really just like him and Eve mostly just talking and reminiscing about how like their college days and how they got on, right? The whole story, to tell the whole story of how waiting for Jay-Z outside the record station, and when Jay-Z called him to say he was go meet him, and J. Cole walked out of work, and all this other stuff, pick up Eve and all this stuff. They just talk about every bit of it. So it's really good. It's really funny. It's funny. It's enjoyable. It's cool to hear a rapper, like I said, in that space where you tell he's comfortable and just reminiscing, and it's like you feel like you almost like like you're there with him, like like it feels almost like the vibe you have when you go and you reminisce with your friends, about the high school days and stuff like that. So it's a entertaining listen. It's only $10. So. What's your thoughts, Peter?
$10 for how many episodes of this?
10.
12.
And the podcasts are each about hour, 40 minutes, 2 hours. So you got to think if it's 20 hours worth of content.
B-Dog, you heard it?
Yeah.
What you thought about it?
Honestly, I think every rapper should do it. Just for your fan base. I think it's a cool way, a good piece of art. To sit down, talk about all your albums, stuff like that. As a fan, I love it. This is the perfect rollout to get people back, I think. He should have did it for free, but I'm not mad at the $10 either. I think this is good PR.
You so eager to go back?
Good.
He just so eager to forgive. He wants to forgive.
Why we always do this thing where everything's got to be free? Why we always do that? Everything's got to be free. Yeah, I heard
it's on the internet.
Talk about what Snoop said later after this, but
because you took all the podcast money and went on a lavish VIP experience to the Lupe Fiasco show. You know what I'm saying? We're pretty sure you went to Dubai. You was riding camels. You was looking like Nori in the Super Thug video, doing all kinds of stuff with all the money we made on this podcast. So now we got to get free stuff, man.
Exactly.
Look at you, man. Look, you living in luxury, dog. Look at you got a Nike hoodie on, dog.
Come on,
man.
Y'all hit us with some super chats, please, so old Baldy can pay for the J. Cole Inevitable podcast.
I'm not trying to go to sleep listening to that shit. I got to drive to work. Y'all can have that. I'm glad y'all said it's good though. I mean, that's probably fun for if that's your fans for sure. Like, my thing is, you just building yourself up, B-Dog. You know what's gonna happen, man. You're gonna get to that last episode, be like, why I apologize, and then you're gonna break your computer or whatever. You're gonna drive your car into a ditch listening to that shit.
I think it started and finished in 2022. I think it's only, it didn't go this far.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna feel good when you finish it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. If you had an episode, why I apologize, then I'm mad. I'm mad already. I don't think I would have paid the $10.
He already did that with the Port Antonio song. He already did that.
All right.
Nah, you gonna wreck your car, man. You mess your whole shit up.
I do not
stay safe on the road, man. Stay safe on the road. Yeah, he just milking y'all Dreamville fans, the last ones that's still there, that want to be there. He was like, I can
This
get
was
this money
the
from y'all real
he
easy.
planned this long before all that other stuff happened. This was the rollout he always had planned. He talked about this in the Yachty interview he did. How they had a set of podcast plan to come out. He already had it recorded. This is
Yeah,
the stuff. This
okay.
is what I'm saying.
I mean that. Okay, that's cool.
Oh man! All right. So here's the thing.
Nah, I'm looking forward to some new J. Cole music, man, because we gotta get that. I hope he got heat. Heat.
So speaking of, he dropped his come up. The come up came out after the first episode, and people are speculating, hoping maybe the warm up will drop after tomorrow. The warm up episode drops, so maybe the warm up will drop, and then people are really excited if Friday Night Lights drops on DSPs as well. Now the warm up, like this is the thing, okay? Because there's all this hate that y'all got for J4. People in the chat say J4. This is how they talk about him. This is how they talk about him out here, right? J4, right?
Here's what they think about you.
Okay, yeah, that's what they think about you, right? But this thing, man, I feel like this is awesome because we're gonna hear some of J. Cole's best works, the warm up and Friday Night Lights, which are undeniable great projects. Okay, I'm tired of hearing people be like, all this, all his catalog, this, that, or whatever, or whatever people say. Oh, you don't got no classics. The Friday Night Lights is a certified absolute classic. All right, and I can't wait for it to drop. All right, I feel like it really shut down all this hate that people got. Right, all people gonna be celebrating them after it drops.
It's gonna be just the same fresh hate. Man. We already heard the album when it came out. This is not new.
You making it nasty out here, man. God,
it's not
damn,
unfound. It's not like some secret gem that no one's hit. It's been hidden and no one's been able to discover. I can go to YouTube and turn it on right now.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can, but that's not how people discover music these days. You know it. It's not. You know that's not.
I don't have to discover. I already discovered it.
You talking about yourself
15 years ago. Oh, but you act like the hate's good. You said me. You said I'm gonna stop hating when I hear it
again. You're not talking about the regular average person that's online right now talking about J4. They may not have all heard of Friday Night Lights.
Oh, no, that's true. Man. I mean, those people need to know what they're talking about. You can. That's one of the tenets of being a hater is you got to know what you're talking about to hate. You can't just be hating randomly. You gotta know what you're talking about. So you're right. If people didn't know that J. Cole music is boring and he don't have no classics, then they need to get educated before they start saying those things.
Come on, dog. You talk about education. It's 2024, man. Come on now. We that's not how it works these days. All right. These days, you just say, "Hey, the people over there are eating your cats and your dogs." All right, that's the kind of hate we give.
Look, some of them people did do that, man. Wait, hold on, Doug. I had heard a lot of people are saying, man. A lot of people saying that, and that's really that's all I needed to know.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's true. Are they gonna be bundles and stuff? Yeah, that's a good question.
I get a Friday Night Lights bundle. I'll pay for that.
Yeah, I'm about to say I would think that would move some merch.
Well, I mean,
but I doubt it.
I already paid for your podcast. All right, so what? This
now, see, that's why I wouldn't buy the podcast because I'd be holding out for the good merch. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll get a bootleg of your podcast. Give me the merch. I'll buy the merch.
Okay, so
I'm definitely get a Friday Night Lights merch.
If I was a J. Cole fan, I'm not gonna buy it. But I mean, a fan. Well, look, a real fan probably gonna do both. So, he probably have a $75 T-shirt. It's like if I go on eBay and try to buy that OG Fly Guy T-shirt that's like $2,000 on eBay. Can't even find them.
All right. So B-Dog, anything else you want to say about this inevitable stuff? You think I'm being too hype?
Yeah, you're doing too much. Like, it's nasty, honestly. As someone who loves J. Cole you making it real bad for me. Like, I really don't want to come back because you gas it too much. Like, You making it
I don't
seem like we
understand.
have
What did I
no
say that was
reason to
gas?
ever
Look,
hate this nigga. You making it seem like we unfounded for hating this nigga. Like we in the wrong.
I think no. I think the internet is in the wrong. I think the internet is in the wrong.
See, yeah.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
I think it's way
he
too
has a
much
bunch of
hate.
fans. It's not
Yeah,
it's not all of the internet.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's a meme. This is the thing. Okay, look.
Yes.
You know how the internet works. It becomes a meme, and it just becomes this is what everyone's like J Fold this, J Fold that. Even if they whatever. Like even people that stop knowing the context will just keep on a meme, right? That's how it works, right? So what I'm saying is that that's been overplayed. This whole all the hate. Even when J. Cole made Port Antonio, people got all upset. He's gaslighting us. People were talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all kinds of crazy stuff. So I just feel like I'm here to celebrate good music. Right? I'll hate on bad music, and I like to talk about good music. And that's what I'm saying, that J. Cole has been giving us this year. He gave us
You understand that this is the reason why people do this, right? Because y'all be getting mad.
I'm not mad, though. I'm not mad right
I'm
now.
just saying.
J. Cole fans
Baldy
be going
on
in
one
on
end of the spectrum.
defending.
Baldy on one end of the spectrum, dumb it down on the other, and I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
That's how it is.
I mean, look, obviously when he was coming
leaning
out,
more
it
towards
wasn't,
Baldy.
I never was a big fan. I got won over later. But I mean, I hope it comes out. I would like to see. I do like the concept of this podcast, though, like you're saying, because I would like to hear the same thing for artists that I think are cool, like Rock Marciano, somebody that actually has a great discography, unlike J. Cole. But something like that would be great, and I would pay for that too, because he's not on a major label like J. Cole.
I mean, I just again.
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you.
I just think this podcast is interesting, like I said, because he's talking with one of his best friends, and they have a good dynamic together. I don't think it would be the same if it was just him talking about himself, or just some random interviewer. It wouldn't be the same vibe. So, like I said,
It would
I
for
don't know
me.
if everybody could just recreate it.
No, that's not true. I think if you're a fan of somebody, I want to hear any of my favorite artists do this. That's why when I actually looked at the 100 gigs from Drake, and I was like, oh, it's actual footage from in the studio. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. Like, I thought it was just the videos that were being posted online. But no, that's cool. I think every artist should do it. Like I said,
I mean,
your fans will go to it.
Some people should just do interviews, man. Like, I would like some. I mean, I don't really get the lack of interviews. We talked about this earlier, where people going to GQ and stuff like that. That's because GQ doing Man of the Year, people getting awards. People want to go to that. That's a more prestigious magazine. We don't have a prestigious magazine in hip hop, or even a website. Like Hip Hop DX is trash. A lot of the times, I don't hate everything that they put. What's the other hip hop websites, man? Like High New Hip Hop is trash. All Hip Hop is trash. I mean, a lot of these places are gossip rags. And that's fine, but that's not a journalist that you respect. Podcasts, people do go on Drink Champs and kind of give stories about all the old stuff. And that's one of the things that's great that they do that. They don't do that for normally contemporary stuff most of the time. Like, only people that did a lot of contemporary, like talking about their careers, like Kanye, other people like that talk. Everybody don't talk like that. So it's cool. I'm not it doesn't have to be the same way. Everybody could do it different ways and it would still be effective, if artists gave a little bit more. But I get it, they're artists, they're sensitive and weird, and they don't want to get stuck in a question. Somebody would ask, like, if you asked Metro, it was like, okay, well, if it wasn't about a girl, then what it was about.
Right, like a follow-up question. Basic follow-up question. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what. I mean, that's not really what GQ is here for. It'll be like, oh, Future says, I don't know nothing about no beef. Okay, but this verse you said this. People don't do that. Like, these outlets don't ask you, like, well, you said this bar. Why'd you say this bar? And on this song, you said this bar. And what about this bar? These bars sound like they're at Drake. They're not at Drake. Who they at? They don't have those. That's not the type of situation most people want to be in. That's like an interrogation almost. Like, that's not comfortable. Maybe you don't want to talk about. Maybe you're not open with it. Maybe you want to move on past it. I don't know, but people feel different. They don't want to do those things.
But that's why, like I said, like when we have the artists that are willing to tell their story, like this is J. Cole talking for. It's gonna be J. Cole talking for 20 hours, telling his story, telling his point of view, or whatever. With, like I said, with Pusha T on after his beef, or with like there's so many of these like you can think of examples of where artists got to just say their titles, or even Drake after he lost that battle with Pusha T, he did the interview as well, right?
He did Rap Radar, and he did the thing with LeBron where he was talking about LeBron was like his best friend, and I never try to let you down, Brian, or whatever he told him. Oh yeah, no, right. Brian told him you can't let me down. Told him like he was his son. That's crazy. Yeah. And then the same dude was dancing to that Not Like Us in LA. Damn. That's heartbreaking, man. Imagine if your own pops did something like that to you, man. A dude that basically sunned you did that to you. That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. I'd be hurt. I see why Drake hurt, man. If I was Drake, I'd hide in Canada, man.
Nah, he not hiding. He not hiding, man. And like I said, all of these rappers changing their tune. So we'll see how it goes. So let's move on to let's talk about, since you brought up the awards that rappers will go to. Let's talk about the Grammys a little bit, man. Let's talk about this. I know it was like last week we weren't here when they announced all these nominations and stuff. But you got a list of Grammy nominations pulled up? All my stuff messed up earlier.
Oh, all your stuff messed up?
Yeah, man. Right. But I saw your boy Andre Flute album nominated for Best Album. How you feel, B-Dog? I know you happy, man. I know that's your album, dog.
I don't know nothing about that, but I did see somewhere it said he was planning on releasing music next year, though.
Yeah, he said that. What's your speculation? Do you think it's going to actually be words in it or more flutes? Maybe this time he plays the violin.
Maybe
the violin is a better instrument than the flute, man. That flute shit is trash, man. That's one of my issues with the shit. It's like, what are we doing, man? This shit is trash. All right, here we go.
He would have felt better.
What he did? What?
If he played what instrument? He would have felt better.
Hell yeah, the bass is dope. Saxophone. He could play like any other instrument basically than that one. He could have did a whole Peter and the Wolf with a fucking clarinet, but that little shitty ass flute he got is trash. This shit is garbage. That stupid shit out of here. Anyways, record of the year, man. I don't know why the fuck the Beatles is in here. You gotta get this shit up out of here. Texas Hold'em. Y'all was fucking with that long?
Nah, I didn't like that song at all.
Record of the year. I mean, there's only one hip hop song in it. It's gonna be Not Like Us, right?
You think that's gonna win? What the fuck is Chappelle Rowan?
I still don't understand why this bitch is famous. I don't get it.
I don't know who it is. That's a lady? I don't even know what that is.
I think so. All right, so like there's so much controversy around but I don't get it. I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I can't speak on none of the pop stuff. All right, so I don't even want to care. I don't really care about record of the year. All right,
this your album of the year options, dog. This your album of the year ones, man.
Yeah,
New Blue Sun. Dog, we heard this. This shit is not album of the year.
Yeah,
dog, this is insulting, bro. If I made music, I would want to punch somebody that voted on this in the face. Big time.
Yeah, I don't understand. Has instrumental ever been nominated before? I guess.
Yeah, they had jazz albums and stuff that won. Yeah, but this shit is some shit that plays in the background when you get a massage, man. Like, what the fuck? The album of the year? Yo, these people are out of their fucking minds, man. Out of their damn minds. So that's funny. It's funny that it's number one up there. And then you got Beyonce.
Yeah.
I don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is.
Beyonce still never won an album of the year, right? Isn't that what
I don't know.
Jay-Z had that speech about or whatever? So
I guess maybe. I don't be paying attention to that shit.
All right.
This is your favorite right here, B-Dub.
All the rest of them are pop.
I
don't know what these albums are though.
It's fire.
All the rest of the
I don't
pop
know what
songs. All
none
right,
of these are.
go to hip hop, man. Go to the hip hop list. Go to the hip hop
All
list.
right, song of the
All right.
year. You still got Not Like Us on there.
Of course. Now,
Uh,
number one. There's another bar from Drake that has aged so great and so quotable. You know that Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody will give him a Grammy right now. He got to clean up at the Grammys, like he clean up at every award show, and I feel like that will be forever quoted. Like I think that's yeah, like probably the most quotable thing to come out of this beat.
R&B, rap, and spoken word poetry.
Let's go.
We want to go get to the hip hop, man. Come on, hip
It's
hop.
in here. Best rap performance.
There we go. The hip hop. Here we go.
What the hell? Look, man.
I never
don't
heard that
understand.
song.
How are these songs in here for best rap performance? Performance? Like, does that mean like you barred it up?
Kendrick nominated twice.
Oh yeah, right? Going against himself. Well, we know who's gonna win this one. Probably Houdini. If Eminem is in it, it's probably gonna win.
You think it'll be Not Like Us or
Like
Best rap performance.
This will be interesting to see.
They're gonna give one to Eminem to get him to try to go. They're gonna try to get him to go. They're gonna try to get him to perform one of these whack ass songs. And they're gonna give Kendrick the other 3 or 4 he nominated for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he had to win this one. He gonna win like Song of the Year.
Look,
best rap song. He definitely win the best rap song.
Hold on, I do want to talk about this because last week when we got on here, I was arguing about how comparing rappers. They got a whole different section for melodic rap and rap. Okay, so even the Grammys don't compare the melodic rappers to the rapper.
That's not true because look, Future and Metro here, and they are right here.
No, Kendrick Lamar. You don't see it says Kendrick Lamar. That's talking about Kendrick Lamar. Duckworth. Future is in parentheses.
Who are those two dudes?
They credit it, but that's not who they talk. Go up. What's the category? Best rap song.
Best rap song.
It's best rap song, but it's a rap song because Kendrick's rapping, not because Future rapping.
Future got raps on there. If he wins for best rap song, he gets credit.
That's not how it works. All right.
And the rapping on Carnival's trash. What is Asteroids? Oh, I forgot about that song.
I never heard that song.
Yeah, you did hear that song, man. It's on that whack ass Rhapsody album. And then
it's a Rhapsody song. Yeah, so I know I didn't pay attention to that shit. Yeah, Glow.
Here you go, B-Dub. Might delete later.
Wow.
Boom. Okay. Number one.
They gave Doechii a bunch of nominations, Doug. See, the TDE locked in, Doug. They got to pay them. This how they get all these. This how they get all these Grammy noms. This shit wasn't like that. Best rap album, Doug. With this and this, come on. This is a whack ass category.
Did LL get any nominations? Because I like that better than the Common and P Rock.
Well, I forgot the time frame. But it might not be the LL might not be in the time frame. I forgot what the time frame is.
It is. It came out.
It is.
No.
Okay.
No. This is not the issue. The issue is this is what the Grammys do. I don't think they really listen to all the music. First of all, they just get representative for each like camp, right? They just like who are the contemporary rapper, like the old school rappers? Well, let's give them a nod. Okay, all right. All the white fans. Okay, let's give Eminem a nod. All right, then. We got some people who, like the more, Southern, trap music stuff. Okay, let's give Future a nod, right? Like, let's do. And so these things are all, just like one of each type of rap, right?
Except for anything on here for me. Nothing on here for me.
Exactly. Well, because none of it's going to be the underground stuff.
I guess this is the closest thing, but I hated on this album when it came out.
I mean,
it has grown on me. It has grown on me, but it still ain't. I don't think it's gonna make my top 15.
It ain't album of the year, not in my opinion. But yeah, man. I mean, look, the Grammys suck. We know that already. Kendrick's nominated 100 times. We already know what it is. He's gonna win 100, awards. And that, it's nothing new. It's all gonna be the same stuff. Common not gonna win nothing, right? Or I mean, I don't think that he's gonna win those categories he's in, right? Over those pop songs or all those other albums, like that's not gonna win.
Not at all.
That'd be a huge
they're
shocker.
just it's to me it's really just like I don't know, like just
Now they're gonna give it to J. Cole, might delete later. He'll come on stage and then say, you know what, I shouldn't have won this, man. You know what, man, let's give it up to my man Kendrick, man. Kendrick should have won this, man. Everybody sing a song with me. Let's sing Kendrick's song together.
All right. Let's talk about y'all see since we talk about the West Coast, we talk about Kendrick. I wanted to talk about, did y'all see Ice Cube talking about the Trump supporter stuff? Did y'all see that?
No, what he said.
Okay, so
No,
Ice Cube did a interview and he was just like, people he got beef way back, like 4 years ago when he talked to Trump or whatever is what people said, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's been saying he's Republican since or whatever. And he was just saying that that's not true. He said very clearly, he said both camps came to him, both sides of politicians came to him, right? Talked to him, and then and only the Republicans said we'd add some of the things from your plan, right? This is when he was making the plan for Black America or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he shut that down. Ice Cube's been one of my favorite rappers, so I thought it was, cool to hear him say, he's actually not a Trump supporter. And then he said, very, I mean, I don't know. So I don't know what y'all did y'all see that?
No, I didn't see what else he said.
I mean, he did a whole interview. I got it. Let me pull it up, man. And then the other thing people are talking about is the Snoop Dogg stuff. Snoop Dogg talked about that Not Like Us song, Unifying the West.
I'm so tired of this dude. Snoop got to shut the fuck up too.
Why?
I'm tired of motherfuckers talking about the unifying the West. Like,
yeah, I'm tired of that
happening.
shit too.
That's not
Go ahead, y'all can unify.
You don't think they were unified at the pop-out?
They could be unified. That's cool. Be unified.
Exactly. Them niggas still making lame ass music over there.
Yeah, like go ahead, unify. Y'all form the whack ass Voltron. Go ahead, clicked up and all that type of stupid shit for what? So we could get what out of that? I haven't heard it. What's the West Coast album that's fire this year? Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal, chick from Florida.
That's probably the best one, right? Oh no, Blue albums. Wait, hold on.
Blue, the Blue and Alchemist. The Blue and Alchemist.
Say nothing.
Neither one of them was at the pop out.
Yeah, no, they weren't on the pop out. That's true. Yeah, the West Coast ain't united with the underground stuff. Yeah, no. Yeah, but they both dropping music, right? So Snoop and Ice Cube are dropping music. Are you gonna go cop the new Ice Cube album?
Of course. Ice Cube gets purchases no matter what. It's Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? He always had one or two good ones on there too. The Dog Pound album was just mid, man. No, we're not talking about that. That Dog Pound album was weak. But yeah, I'm gonna cop the Ice Cube. It might not be that good though. His last one was just 8. But I'm gonna check it out first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube always gets the love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. So I'm excited. There'll still be even more good music coming out this year. There's already been a lot of good music coming out this year. I gotta Peter in the chat, man. This is bad hate. This is bad hate. There are a lot of good music that came out this year. There's a ton of good music came out this year. All right, I think
this year was way better than last year to me.
Yes, but I do think one of the issues is there's so much music, it can be hard to find what's actually dope, right? So you got to make sure. This is why we do reviews all the time here, man. You gotta find the good stuff, right? There's a ton of good albums that came out, right? And so, if you
we're gonna come out with our list soon.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely drop our list, but maybe I don't know what we got to shoot for, like 2 weeks from now.
Next week, yeah, but definitely not next week. Next week is alcohol and family time.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a show next week, like Friday or something? The day after Thanksgiving? We're not doing no show on Thanksgiving, man. I'm gonna be drunk and I'm gonna be full.
Yeah. I work on Friday, can't do it, but we should do our end of the year wrap up like December 12th, probably.
All right. You got a plan for
3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now.
There you go, B-Dog. Take charge, man.
Yeah, and this is the problem, Peter. mainstream, that's not where you find. That's not hip hop, right? That's not where that's not where it's at. Right? The people who be like all about, they doing it for the culture. Those mainstream stuff. Those people don't know where the real hip hop is. All right, they probably don't know who Blue is. Right? All those people that be like, for the culture, don't know where real hip hop.
We got the Tyler. I thought that was good for. That was the best mainstream album for sure this year.
Yeah, that was the best mainstream for sure.
No, I thought you like that Big Sean.
LL was dope. Lupe was dope. Talib was dope. Gibbs was dope. I mean, come on. There's tons of great music.
What'd you say? You joking about that Big Sean, right?
Yeah, you like that Big Sean, dog. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm a huge Sean Don fan. That's my guy.
That came and went. When it is tragedy, that came and went, dog. He's one of the bigger. He's one of the people used to say, like, the big four, like Big Sean would be in the top three or whatever. That dude, that album came and went. He started his rollout. It got crapped on by the beef. Then he came back with another rollout, and then the album came out, flopped. Talked about how he's crying over the release and everything. Like, yeah, it was not it. It was not it.
Man, y'all didn't even like the Tyler album in the chat. I'm surprised. I mean, look, I thought that was a good album, especially for the mainstream album. But I mean, you're right. A lot of the mainstream sucks. Yeah, I didn't know y'all. I mean, I know Nas is popular, but I don't even count him really as mainstream. A lot of times, he don't get that type of love.
Yeah, I would. I don't usually put him in that mainstream category. Yeah, man. Makami. I mean, like I said, the best stuff is definitely not.
I looked at my 24 recap thing that came out, and I was like, damn, I listened to that Makami a lot. That had a lot of songs on there that was getting played for me. So
a lot. So, yeah. All right, man. Last thing I want to talk about before we get out of here. B-Dog, favorite band. All right. I know this ain't our usual topics for y'all. So if you're in the chat, I'm a big Linkin Park fan, man. Linkin Park, right? And they dropped a new album as well. Back after, I mean, it's been 2017 since their singer Chester, rest in peace, died, and now they came back with a new singer. Been controversy, new album, right? What's going on with this one, y'all? Did y'all listen to this?
I listened to it. Yep.
I listened to a couple of songs.
What were your thoughts on this album? I just want to know real quick before we get out of here.
Wait, hold on, man.
Yeah,
you for real, dog? Man. Or you just gassing, bro? You gassing?
He's steady in here, man. He be steady.
Hey, boy, you might be one of our honorary. We gotta give you like an honorary hater award or something, man.
For sure. I definitely, shout out to all the people in the chat that rock with us. We're gonna try to, the goal is to grow more in 2025. So, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna actually put some time in, actually put some work in. Do our hobby proper respect and try to grow.
Yeah.
We've been like 6 months since we tried.
Thanksgiving. Let's see if we could get some get some videos out or something. You know what I
mean? It's funny, man, because we really be like, we got way better. When you see the old videos, our shit's so much better now, but we still don't put that much effort like that, and we can still do way better still. Like,
I was talking to my friends at just talking to some friends, and they were like, "What's y'all Instagram?" I was like, we don't got that. And they were like, "What's y'all, what's y'all TikTok? Y'all don't have no reels?" I was like, no,
we don't do none of that, dog. We ain't stressing that. We not chasing no listeners. It'll happen or it won't.
Yeah.
Period.
No. So.
But my fault. I didn't mean to mess up and derail the Linkin Park topic. I saw that in the chat. I was like, okay, we got to stop for a second.
Nah, man. Yeah, man. Let's go. Linkin Park.
Can't be us, man. We'll never do this. We'll never do
No,
this,
this is
man.
right
I'm
now.
not
Right now,
glazing
Linkin
nobody,
Park
man.
got a cold fan base. All right. Number one, there's controversy. The lead singer, Scientologists, all right, or connections to Scientology, right? They're replacing Chester, right? Some people say that's taboo, right? To replace a band member like that. What were your thoughts on this album? And do you think that they made a good decision coming out like this, or what you think? I
Well,
mean,
No, you got to
I
get a
heard
new
this.
group. If
You
I
could
die,
definitely name it
y'all
something
not the
different.
haters ball no more. Y'all not the haters bar no more. If I die, pick something else. Sorry.
oh, we got to
Okay,
change the name if you die.
Yeah.
Why can't we
Sorry.
Why we
carry
can't?
on your legacy in
I'm
the
about to say
future?
yeah.
Bullshit. Nah.
We'll just leave your picture frozen right there, in the square, and we'll keep doing the pod. And we'll be like, B-Dog, he would have hated this album.
Yeah. We can, and we
That's
could
funny.
even put your voice in a board and say, "Oh, it's a 7. It's a 7."
That'd be fire.
That's what I'm saying, Doug. Why? Come on, man. Y'all
Yeah,
really think
nah,
it's
man.
wrong to keep a band going after as somebody goes away?
I don't like that.
I don't think it's that bad, man. I think that might be like the right thing, but it just depends on the situation, right? This dude was the lead singer, so or the second most sing. He's the singer the most, so it is different without him there. But I heard this album did big numbers, or is doing big numbers. And the song "Heavy Is the Crown," I think. No, "Emptiness Machine." One of them was getting a ton of plays.
Both of them would be
I see
songs.
both of them got like 100 million plays on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they're doing something right. I think it's weird. I would feel kind of weird about continuing. If you was the front man of the thing and you wasn't there, and then I just was, we'll just get some other guy. Like if B Dog wasn't here no more, then we got Devin to do it, and we were just like, we the haters, but like, oh, that's messed up. Like,
but ain't that what every podcast has done? Like, first of all, like, I mean, they switch members all the time in podcasts. Now it's different.
Podcasts a little different, man. That's true. That's true. Podcasts are different. The Wu-Tang is different. They got a lot of members. I'm trying to think of like what would be like the equivalent. Like if the main dude ain't there and they kept it going, like Tribe, they're not really still under Tribe no more.
Right.
True. I mean, I don't think they really have desire to make a lot of new music.
No hip hop group has done this. Kept going after somebody there. I mean,
no, Wu-Tang is the only one.
Yeah, I mean, but like you said, there's so many members in that case. I mean, in the band, there's more than. It's not like it's 2 people. In a band,
yeah, but
a bunch of people.
If you the main singer, you the main singer, right? Like when I turn on the record, I'm gonna hear you. I don't know. That's kind of difficult, but at the same time, it's working for them, so I can't hate too much. I mean,
well, I think one of the reasons why it works, one is the gender swap thing, right? I think like if you get another, like and again, it may not feel. It feels different when it's a girl singing now instead of if you got another dude to replace them or something. It just feels like it doesn't feel like
replacing men with women, huh? This is why Kamala lost.
Bro, it's 2024, man.
This is why Kamala lost.
Well,
you trying to bring that woke shit to the music system.
I think no, but it sounds different though. Like it doesn't sound offensive. It's not like another dude. It's a different. It's a different thing, right? Now you got a girl singing, and then second thing that's so different about it is like is that Mike is I mean, of course they collaborate. It's a band, but I feel like Mike is always the main writer or the main like person behind the music,
idea dude,
songwriter, idea guy, kind of thing. It's really his band originally. He just can't do the screaming, singing like Chester, could and stuff like that. So, so they even talked about like in interviews and stuff like that like a lot of the songs, even on their first album, were some of them were written before Chester even joined the band, and then even in their even in this album, some of them were written before the new lead singer joined the band. So it's like not that different, in that sense, because you still have, like I said, and for him, they talk about this a lot. Like it's this thing that they poured their life, all the other banders poured their life into. They got to give up now because one person died. I think it's fair for them to keep going, and I think they've done it. It's not like they crapped on the other man's legacy or anything like that. They definitely still rep it for him. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, as far as the music goes, when I listen to it, I really like 2 of the songs. I mean, it's hard to go to this after listening to different stuff, man.
Yeah.
It was real hard to switch from this. I think I was listening to like that Gibbs on repeat because I know at first I said I wasn't really liking that album that much. I'm sorry, that shit grew on me big time. That's what I've been listening to nonstop. So I switched. I turned this on. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting with it. And I liked Heavy as the Crown. I like that one a lot. And then I like Two-Face later on in the album. The rest of it, maybe if I listen to it some more, I would like some more. But that was the main ones that really stuck with me.
Yeah. Listen, I love the chat. Some of these chat. Look, Linkin Park.
Really?
Yo,
yeah, there's alternatives.
I discovered Linkin Park when I was young, angsty.
When you were a young teenage girl.
They had back when I was a young teenage frustrating girl. When my cycle started, whatever. It was right. Yeah, it was right there. So I just thought it was interesting. They just dropped the album. First album in a while with a new singer. I like the album. I thought some of the songs were good. Some of the songs are whack. Is a mixed bag, pretty much like all their albums since their first 2 to me. So, but I thought it was cool. I just thought it was interesting to talk about. So,
yeah, I mean, look, y'all rock with us for the whole show. We get to talk about whatever we want, man. The chat's good hate though. We're not mad about it. We're not mad about it.
Now we gotta wrap it up. So,
yeah, we
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, go
ahead.
Go ahead, B-Dub, bring us home.
We appreciate y'all. This was great. We're back after a 2-week hiatus, just to be gone again next week. And then we'll be back again after that one. So, yeah, man, there's a hater's ball. If you had a ball, like and subscribe.
Boom! What a tagline!
There you go.
Tagline. That's the most words B-Dog said the whole night. We ended it there.